So after this ceremonial one, they were given other bunches. I don't remember how many.
Had you tested miraa before that occasion?
I used to see miraa and not tested.
Tested. You had never tested.
No.
And you are telling this court that for the sake of your marriage, you tested.
Yes, I did.
So the marriage ritual ended with the miraa?
Yes, the marriage ritual ended with the miraa.
Thank you.
And then the speeches began.
The speeches began.
Yeah.
From the Meru side, did one Kitany-Linturi, your husband, give a speech?
Yes, he did.
What did he say?
I don't remember everything, but the bits I remember is that he said he has come with a gift for my mother.
Yes.
And he has come with a gift for my mother because since he's taken me away, my mother will not have anyone to go to the river and to go for shopping. And that gift is something that will help my mother be able to do her shopping and go to the river. And the gift was a cup.
So your husband offers a gift, not as dowry.
Not as dowry.
And the gift is what?
A cup.
A cup. This gift is given to whom?
It is given after he talks about it. He removes the key.
Just a minute. It was for who?
It was for my mother.
It was for your mother. Why? What purpose? What reason? For what reason?
He said because he's taken me away and my mother will not have the person or the helper helping her go to the market, go to the river. This car would then replace my.
What is that gift?
The gift is a car.
What type of car?
The car is a Nissan X-Trail.
A Nissan X-Trail.
Yes.
Could you remember the registration number of this car?
Yes, I do. The registration number is KCG 850N.
KCG 850N.
Yes.
A Nissan X-Trail.
Silver in color.
The car was silver in color.
Yes.
Where was this car?
The car was part of the vehicles that came in the entourage that came to Nandi.
The car was within the compound.
It was within the compound.
The documents of registration of this car, how were they dealt with?
This car had been registered in Mithika's company's name, which is Articon Limited. And the documents of registration of the car are still in that name to it.
The car still registered in the company's name.
Yes.
Was the car handed over to your mother?
The car was handed over to her.
How
The
you explained the ceremony?
So after he mentioned about the car, the whole crowd went into a frenzy, relations, and he removed the key from his trouser pocket and handed over the key to my mother. So when he handed over the key to my mother received the key, and she was seated close to my auntie who hugged her, that is the sister, who hugged her. And by the time this car was being handed over, it had been driven from the parking where all other vehicles had been parked to the front, so that it was visible to all visitors who were there. And all the visitors who were there walked to where the car was.
Everybody saw the car.
Yes, they did.
What time was it?
Around 5, around 4, 5, around 4, 5 p.m.
How was the lighting of the compound?
It was still bright.
It was still bright.
Yes. It was still daylight.
Did you see yourself there?
Yes, I did.
The car was handed over to your mother,
Yes.
and everybody saw it.
Yes.
What happened after that?
My mother went to the car, went to the driver's seat, put on the ignition, the car started, and she drove just about like a few meters. And we were all happy. She closed the car, and everyone was happy about it.
At the age of your mother? Roughly.
At that time or now?
That time.
She is retired, that's all.
She's a retired mother.
She was retired.
Does she have the capacity to drive a car?
She did not know how to drive, but now she does. Yeah.
Thank you. So that gift was handed over to your mother
Yes.
in the public glare
Yes.
with cameras and videos and all over.
Yes.
We'll deal with that later. What happened then?
And then after that, there are also gifts that they had come with, a pickup full of gifts, and the gifts were in the form of foodstuffs.
Foodstuffs were brought.
Yes.
Loaded in what type of vehicle?
It was a pickup KCE 099U,
The
white
code.
in color. Yeah.
The pickup that carried foodstuffs
Yes.
was KCE
099U.
099U.
Yeah.
Okay.
CE
0.
99U.
These foodstuffs were handed over to who?
So the foodstuffs were basically foodstuffs that are grown in Meru. So most of it is food that is not known to the people in Nandi. Some of the foodstuffs there that I can remember were things like yams. Yams are not grown in Nandi, so even the people around didn't know what those were. There is a type of millet, white in color, that is okay. And many others. So I'm just mentioning those two specific because the people who my mom received the foodstuffs and shared with the villagers that they didn't know what they were, so they would remove. And the women who had come with Mithika then explained what these items were, how to cook them. You know, they were taken through the whole process because they didn't know. Nandis had never seen that before. So the food was then received by my mother, and I'm told by my mother that, because I don't know, when we left, she distributed that food to the villagers, the people who were around.
To the community.
To the community.
It's evidence that foodstuffs as gifts were brought from Mithika's side.
Yes.
And it was accepted
Yes.
in the Nandi community.
Yes.
What followed?
After that, it was finally we were given tea, snacks, and we now left our homestead together with them because I'm now married, and went away to Eldoret.
So the eating ended, the tea was served. Very critical issue. Then you say you left.
We did our goodbyes. Of course, Mithika said now he's going with his wife, and now his wife. And he was given the permission to go ahead. So I said our goodbyes to our relatives, and we left the homestead.
So evidence that you left your mother and your biological people
Yes,
and followed your husband.
yes.
This is at what time?
About 6.
About
6 towards 7. Yeah, it was growing dark.
Did you live in your car?
We left in Mithika's car.
You and who?
Me and Mithika in the same car. The rest came in their other vehicles.
Left your husband. You left everybody, the Kalenjins there.
Yes.
From there you went where with Mivika?
So together with his entourage from Meru, we all went to Eldoret, and we were booked in a hotel in Eldoret for the night. And the following day, I think was on a Monday, a holiday, we went back to Nairobi, and those going to Meru left for Meru from Nakuru. So we all went to Nakuru, and from Nakuru, those going to Nairobi came to Nairobi. The rest proceeded to Meru.
Two critical issues. At the negotiation, did Mithika tell you and your people that there is a wife called Mercy?
No, he never mentioned any wife called Mercy.
At the tent, when he was giving a speech, which is recorded, did he say he has a wife called Mercy?
No, he didn't.
At the last ceremony of the tea, as you want to leave, did he say he has a wife called Mercy?
No, he didn't.
As you are in the car heading to Eldoret, the two of you, did he tell you he has another wife called Mercy?
No, he did not mention.
En route from Nandi to Nakuru to Nairobi, were you ever told about Mercy?
No, we were never told. I was never told.
Kindly describe your husband at that time. Medically, did he look somebody who had problems?
My Lord, I'm going to object to that line of questioning. Section 159, I believe, of the Evidence Act forbids an examination that is in the nature of scandalous or annoying questions. There is no issue before Your Honor. As I said, the only issue you have to determine is whether there was a valid marriage, and we'll get there when the time comes. And given the nature of the highly televised nature of this proceeding, it is completely out of place to start broadcasting people's health status and those sort of things.
Your Honor, if I may, I think what counsel and the witness are trying to address is the issue of consummation of marriage, which is directly pertaining to this divorce. So it is not a matter of scandalizing anyone. We are conducting a divorce proceeding, and the question of consummation has to be addressed before we can proceed.
My Lord, it is not a requirement of Nandi customary law or any African customary law I'm aware of that marriages be consummated. If this was a civil marriage, that would be a legal requirement. So it is still an irrelevant question.
Your Honor,
Wait.
they can address that cross.
I agree. Let me
Please,
check.
kindly,
Thank you.
we must protect the rights of our customers who can
Thank you.
form of parties or the witnesses. So let's not digress into that, right? In any event, he's not an expert to be able to determine the health status of our.
Thank you. You listened to me Kitany-Linturi when he was asked the first question by Andrew. True? You were in there.
I don't know what questions, but I listened to.
You listened to
when
him
I
answer?
listened. Yes.
Did he answer well?
Yes, he did.
Did he speak well?
Very well.
Did he trickle your heart? The way he talked?
The triple cup.
Feeling happy? Thank you. He's outside now again speaking,
Yes.
giving a speech.
Yes.
Did he speak well?
Very well.
True. Did he have a problem to communicate?
No. very eloquent.
He's a very eloquent man.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So you are saying this is a politician or eloquent in terms of
Speech.
for speech?
Yes.
He's very eloquent.
Yes.
So if he had a message to pass that he has another lady called Mercy, nothing could have stopped him.
No, nothing would have stopped him.
Thank you.